Good morning, guys. Welcome back to my channel. This is another episode, and this one will be focused on change management. I think you guys might remember previous episodes. I spoke about how I've been trying to work on my PDP and get opportunities where I can go to conferences or apply for courses that I can do for the year. So I'm happy to announce that the Lord heard me, He heard you, and I was able to register for a conference that we will be attending in the coming week. So yeah, the name of the conference is, or the name of the service provider or the coordinators or the owners, whatever word applies there, is the conference board. It is an international conference, so I'm really sad that because of COVID, I would have tried to work my magic, tried a long prayer and a long fast so that I will put in a request to get flued out to New York, honey. Okay, I would have been a New York babe because of attending this conference, but it's okay. We deal with whatever it is that we have to deal with. So the conference will be virtual, but it is a global conference, and there will be a variety of discussions. There will be a variety of discussions around change management and transformation, and just getting exposed to what the rest of the world is doing, what other countries or practitioners in other countries are doing, what are the latest trends, and to see whether we are still operating at the same level in terms of international standards. So yeah, it's a good way to meet people, to network. You never know who you're going to virtually bump into. So I'm really excited about this opportunity. If you can't sense it in my voice, I really am excited. So yeah, my laptop just locked itself. So I'm just going to give you guys some little. So basically I'll read through the agenda that we have for the conference. Really exciting. The name of the conference is the Change and Transformation Conference. It's the 19th annual. Here we go. It's the 19th annual Change and Transformation Conference. They say recovery, reinvention, resilience. So it is a virtual event. So yeah, they have various sponsors that are participating in the conference. So what we will be covering, and I must say again, it is an international conference. Silly me, I'm registering. I'm like, okay, it starts in the morning. I'm seeing 10. I'm not even seeing ET. I'm seeing 10 to 11. Okay, it starts from okay. Mara, I forgot about the hour difference between America and South Africa. So when they say 11 a.m., basically that means it's around 4 or 5-ish for us, if I'm not mistaken. So it will be a conference that I'll be attending in the evening. But that's okay, that is fine. So what I'll basically do is we'll just work during the day and then also get some time to prepare ourselves for the conference, because you need to be mentally prepared. It is going to be a long day. I'm sure it's going to be interactive because with the virtual world you need to try everything to keep people awake. Obviously, if we were in contact or been flued out to New York, we would have been waking up, having breakfast, having your corridor talks, your small talk before the session starts, your network. But now it's virtual, so I'm sure they're going to have some interactive activities, or try and find an approach that's going to help us keep us engaged throughout the session. So day one, we're going to look at, so they have day one, part one, which is we're going to look at transforming culture. We know that In change management, we work with various different types of initiatives or changes. So one of those is changing culture, and you could look at it as, if you attack or target culture, it will eventually feed into all the other elements of the organization. So you need to understand the power that the organization's culture has in terms of influencing the processes, the relationships, the operations of the entire organization, even the organization's reputation. So it's important to understand how a culture is constructed and how it is that we can start transforming a culture to suit the environment that it operates in, as well as making it more competitive for the environment that it's operating in. So you see an organization, people say like, it's if maybe I can make an example, there's a perception about public institutions that, no, you're not going to get anything there. And it's come down to the culture of the organization, where people now also believe that I don't need to put in the effort. I'm coming back tomorrow. The saying is, msebenzi awupheli, sizosebenza nje. It is what it is. I'll wake up tomorrow and I'll still do the same thing. So it's about understanding what the culture is, what goes into building a sustainable, effective culture, and how we can transform those that we feel like they need some attention so that the organization can be effective and will be a leader in its field. Right? So there'll be welcomes and introductions, there'll be a keynote speaker from Siemens USA, right? I'm not going to go into too much detail. And then there'll be a panel discussion that looks like it's going to be very interesting. And then there's just other discussions. It looks like red flags to consider when transforming your culture for the future. So you know about red flags, so we need to be attentive to those. Networking discussion, culture change. So here, this will be then the interactive activity. Attendees will engage in small group discussions face-to-face via Zoom, connect with peers, and share experiences. That's really exciting. It can be daunting, when you step into an environment where you're told that these are some of the best in your field, and then you start to think like, oh my goodness, I've just started my career, or maybe the country that I'm coming from is not a first world country, so you don't know whether you are operating at the same level as the best of the best. But this is an opportunity for myself to gain information, but also just to see where I am in terms of my career or thought processes, tools also, and information about change management. So yeah, it's an opportunity to learn, it's an opportunity to share also, because you never know, you might think, I don't know much, but what you share might be something that's really new or really fresh for the next person. So this is an exciting conference as I read through the agenda. Day 2, and then there'll be other discussions. Day 2, we'll be looking at change leadership and enablement. If you remember from my previous change management video, I did touch on the fact that having clear and visible leadership is very important in driving change, and for giving direction and authority for the change and validity for that change. And also they talk about enablement. So we do talk about stakeholder groups that enable the process of changing, but I'm sure they're not just looking at it from an implementation perspective, but maybe also from what factors enable a conducive change environment. And those are the type of discussions that I'm thinking they'll be talking about. So we'll see what that is. Then we'll look at, there'll be another panel discussion. So it looks like they'll be following the same structure, but just with different topics. So that is very exciting. Honestly, I say that with the utmost excitement. Maybe you don't see it, but inside my heart is doof, 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 doof. It really is exciting. It's a great opportunity. And you really, like I said, never know who you're going to bump into, what connections you're going to make. So it's really important to step out. I'm talking to myself now. To step out and savor the conversations that are happening and see what can come out of that. Yeah, so that will be the workshop, or the conference, sorry, that would be the conference. Once again, it is a great opportunity, and whatever profession that you're in, you should really try and look out for opportunities where you can connect with people in your space, whether it's in a different country, different region, whether it's conferences or workshops, seminars, whatever it is that you can get access to expand your thinking. We might think that we have all the information with the notes, textbooks, tools that we have currently, but there are other people who are every day innovating your field, or innovating your field. So it's really important to try and get opportunities to have different conversations, whether it's a one-on-one, you don't know who, maybe your LinkedIn contact, if you ask them for a Zoom call, other platform that you use, to say that, can we have a discussion? I see that you post a lot about this and I really have questions. We all have room for growth. We all have something that we still need to know about the work that we do. So really is a great opportunity. Do make the effort to try and find anything that's going to improve your knowledge and your expertise in your field. It's always good to do research. You are an implementer of the content and knowledge that you have, so you must always be trying to reinvent and get new knowledge on how you can improve and be a better custodian. That's the word. A better custodian of your expertise or your field. So what I'll be doing throughout this conference is that I will attend naturally, and then between the breaks I'll just give you guys a brief summary of what it is that was covered in that particular section or part of the conference. If it is possible, I will feel, what's it called? What's it called? I'll read the room. I'll read the room and play it by the ear to see whether I'll be able to maybe just take a few snips of the conversations that are happening, but obviously not taking away from the people, the organizers, just sharing a conference on YouTube wouldn't be right. So that is what I'll do. So I'll share the experience. Obviously it'll be at night, so I'm not sure whether an effort will be put in, but I'd like to, because if I was there, I would have made an effort, put an outfit on, put a wig on, and not be like sloppy like how I am every day. So I'll see whether I'll try and make an effort in outfits that I'll be wearing, and just mentally putting myself in a space where this would have been an event that we attend face to face, engaging with people. So there's a certain perception that you need to put out there. And obviously, according to the agenda, they did say that There will be face-to-face Zoom calls, so definitely we'll have to share our videos. So yeah, I think I'll have to put in some effort, at least the top part of the appearance of the body. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing for you guys, and I really hope that you guys enjoy the vlog. If you do have any questions about change management or what the conference is about, if you'd like to get some information about the organizers and all of that, you can let me know in the comment section. But yeah, please do stay, watch until the end, like, comment and subscribe, share the video, and do enjoy. See you in the middle and the end. Bye. Morning guys, today is Monday and it is the first day of the conference. Well, today is a pre-conference workshop, so what they'll be doing is just having some talks in preparation for the actual conference that is starting tomorrow and on the 16th, which is a public holiday for us. But that's not a problem. It's all happening in the evening, so that'll be manageable. So yeah, I'm really excited. I will show you guys once the pre-conference starts. It's actually 3:45, and the session will be starting at 4:30, which means it's 10:30 for them in New York. So I will see you guys then. I just want to make a quick snack because I don't think, I'll have a lot of time to move once the pre-conference workshop starts. So I will show you guys the little snack that I'll be making, and I'll see you in the middle of the pre-workshop. Yeah, see you then. Let me address the formal informal look. So I've got my track pants and then I've got my formal top, and I look professional from the top down or the middle up.
Conference Board is pleased to welcome you to today's event to see upcoming sessions or access even more content. You can access all of the on-demand recordings by clicking on the session tiles 24 hours after.
Nice talking to you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Don't know how he does it, but he has the golden touch.
Thank you, Joe. Appreciate that. I've been watching chat. A lot of comments are coming in, so please continue to chat here. For those that may not necessarily be familiar with Pioneer, how cheap are they? Well, you.
Okay, we've been given like a 5-minute break, and there's an exercise that we have to do. Hey, people are smart out here, hey? But it's a lot of things that we have to think about, and we did have a session. I think we're back. We did have a session at work, which speaks to the same thing, or this kind of applies, or it's a way and how we can apply it. But basically, everything must align to strategy. If your strategy is clear, then all the other elements, they made what is it called? I'm forgetting the word, but they use a rubrics cube to kind of paint the picture, an analogy with the rubrics cube, and there's different sides to an organization. So those different sides, like your metrics and your KPIs, or your structure, or leadership, those are all enablers. But if your strategy is clear, then all those other things should align in a way that's going to speak to your strategy. So that's it. I wanted to record this while there was still a bit of light, but let me get back to the exercise, and I will catch you guys tomorrow on day 2. Bye. Good morning, guys. It is day 2. Well, it's day 1 officially, but because of the pre-conference workshop, we'll say it's day 2, but it's actually day 1 of the program. Welcome back to another day. Today's session will be starting at 5 o'clock our time, which is 11 o'clock USA. So it's still a work day, it's still daytime for us, so I am doing some work. I do have a validation change, stakeholder impact validation session today, just to finalize our documents before we work on the strategy, as well as some comms that needs to go out in preparation for the project. So that is what I'm doing today, and amongst other things. But yeah, I will take you guys through today's workshop. The quality of because I'm working with natural light, we're not going to have good lighting in the evening, especially because it's going to be 5 o'clock. But I will show you guys bits and pieces of the program, and chat with you guys in between the breaks that they give us. So do enjoy. Since the session is starting at 5, it's going to end at 9. At 9. Luckily, tomorrow's a public holiday, June 16. So I'll get some time to sleep a bit longer, because yesterday I'm getting a bad habit of sleeping late. So I slept around 12, which then by the time I have to get up, I'm not rested and my body's not used to those amounts of hours. So I will definitely sleep tomorrow. I will appreciate the hours, but I'm not sure when day 3 ends, but hopefully it also starts around 4:30, so that at least by 8 o'clock we're done. So we'll have to see.
That's such a great question. From Sibahle Dlamini. The pandemic and virtual world has created more appetite for digitalization, but it has created change saturation. So how do we pull back and prioritize?
Okay, so I'm going to ask you this. Are you a glutton for change? If you are, then you're going to do very well in the next decade. And if today you're someone who's afraid of change, ask yourself why. What if the new form of transformation is not going to some new perfect end state, but instead being optimized for constant change? Get comfortable with change. Because
Hi guys, welcome to day 3 of my vlog. It's seems like it's gonna be a really long video, so I've decided to cut end the video now or today. We do have our last conference day today. So far it's been a really insightful conference, not workshop. I keep trying to say workshop. It's been a really insightful conference. There's really smart, intelligent people out there, and like my takeaway and my observation so far is that even though we're not in the same country, but we're going through the same challenges in terms of organizational culture, in terms of change. I mean, we all dealt with the same pandemic, so we're having similar issues, and you can hear that in the discussions that we have in our breakaway sessions. So, so far we are good currently with our knowledge and our information that we have about change management and how it is that we can apply it practically in our environments, in our organizations, and the projects that we have. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this episode. I really hope that you were able to take something from it, learn about change management. And once again, if you would like for me to share anything or share more information about something that I mentioned in this video, you can let me know. I will see you guys in my next episode, and keep safe. Happy June 16. I'm recording this on the 16th of June, so happy June 16. To all the South Africans, please do enjoy the day, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.